Greetings everyone, Corky here, and I am so excited for today's episode. This is a 1960s Ferrari Dino. Dino? One of the two. And we are at a period-accurate 1960s SPA-Francorchamps. Yes, the really long one before they made the layout short. We are joined by a wealth of other historic touring cars. These are the World Sports Car Championship Prototype 2000 class cars from the 1960s. There's a variety of them. I don't think this grid is fully historically accurate, but point is, 1960s touring cars. What more could you want? We're doing 4 laps around here with a higher time scale, which means not only will we contest with the dangerous conditions of Spa, the difficult driving of this car, but we will also be contesting with nighttime and 20 other idiot cars. I'm a little nervous about this one. I think you're going to see some of my worst driving to date. But, can't dwell on it too long, can't stall any longer. Let's get into it. As you're going to see, this is about to be the world's slowest grid start. Give it some revs, and not so away we go. Just waiting patiently. It's a traffic jam. They used to grid cars so close in the old days. They used to sometimes do it 3 wide, although thankfully that's not the case here at Spa. Going very slowly through Eau Rouge as well. It's a much tighter corner in these days, much tighter profile to it. Could not take it flat out by any means. Get out of my way, you fool. I'm really anxious to do any overtaking right now. Because these cars are so hard to drive by themselves that I'd really rather not go at it too hard. But you need to do heel and toe. So into 3rd gear we go for this corner. Trying not to go too wide, although still messing it up a little bit, but getting a decent run. Seems everyone got a poor exit out of this corner, so we're going to be flying by this car, but we are going to have to release for this quick follow-through. It's so sketchy all of the time, and there's just no quick movement to be had. You can't dart out of the way like you could in other cars. Slowing down for this corner as well. Just the wheel is all over the place. It wants to slide. And sometimes you have to let it, but I'd really rather it didn't. This is not a place to make an overtake, not around the outside here. I'm putting it thoroughly on the brakes. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe we even got through that. Getting on the outside of that corner was the wrong decision. Normally you go through that corner, immediately get on the brakes, get down to 3rd. We're in 4th now instead. It'll just have to do. And now we're in 5th gear, which is the top gear. We do not have a 6th gear at all. Into 4th gear for this fast chicane. It's a nice heel and toe there. Not half bad from us. Learning heel and toe has been really rewarding as well. I'm really excited to have been able to do that. It finally clicked for me somewhat recently. And now I get to race old stuff like this, which is obviously an exciting prospect. It's going to be braking, yes, somewhere around here. Ooh, going a little bit too far to the outside for my own comfort. Old racing circuits really do have a lot of these sort of long, sweeping corners. And the 11 car here gets a bad run. Oh, please don't close the door on us. I would not be able to get out of that move. You really do have to commit in these things. And you know what I'm most worried about? Is the sun is going down, folks. We are not even on lap 1 over yet, although we are reaching the end. And we are nearly at nightfall. It's a beautiful sight to behold, though, don't get me wrong. Shifting down to 4th for this corner, lest ye go wide into the barrier on the outside. Braking for this corner as well, for the same reasons. Probably could have gone to 3rd there, but I'm not so inclined. And our headlights have now come on. And it's now time for the scary stuff. Cars up ahead are going very slow, I will note. And we're about to come to the hairpin here. Lord knows where to brake. It's a traffic jam up here, folks. I'm going to take this opportunity to make my way politely around the outside. I think we might have just knocked someone out of position there. And now it's back onto the main straight for our 2nd lap of the race, and it's nighttime and I hate it. I'm going to be braking nice and early for Eau Rouge. I want to take no risks, and I want to hit no cars. But they are side by side ahead of me, so they're also going to be just slow through there naturally. An overtake's going to happen in halftime at some point. These guys are slow, but it is hard to know when to do it. The straights are really the place for it most of the time. And I'm finding myself just having to release and kind of just go slower than I normally would through any of these sections out of low visibility and a general fear. I'm going to be braking for this corner. Oh, God, Jesus. My shifter's in the third position there. That's bullshit. Oh, and it's down to 20th. Our progress momentarily lost, but there is a big instant up here. I do believe we can absolutely make back positions. But I've been having shifter issues recently where it goes into first instead of third, and sometimes third instead of fifth. This is just horrifying. That's really the only word to describe it at the moment. Horrifying. Off the throttle for this corner. Heading out a little wide there, but that should set us up good for this. And it's just a constant winding of the wheel. Let's see if we can get this corner right. There you go, into third. Maybe fourth is the gear for that corner. Maybe I slowed down too much. I'm not sure. I mean, we still have a little bit of dusk left in the sky that is illuminating our way, but once we get to pitch black, it's going to be a whole different ball game. Even now, I'm almost just struggling to sort of remember the corners coming next. I do remember there being a chicane up here, though, so that is my priority, just braking for this chicane. And spinning for this chicane. Getting back onto the road, and our prospects are just dimmer and dimmer as this race continues. There's always instants, but there you go, there it is again. First gear instead of third. Absolute nonsense. I don't know why that happens, and it really freaks me out. Really, the objective of this race is to just survive, which we kind of have technically already failed to do that so far, but it was a gearing issue, so I'm letting myself have this. And Lord knows what we need to do for these corners up here. I think you brake for this one, but it's so hard to know what to do. 17 seconds up the road is Hideo. So we'll see what we can do. Braking for this corner, and then I need to remember to brake for this corner as well. Into third. There you go. That's the proper way to take it. You love to see it. And then it's going to be one corner up here. Some light braking as we go through. And then it is the hairpin. And I see some traffic up ahead. It's always very slow into the hairpin, isn't it? Hello, guys. We are back in the pack. You love to see it. Now we have to make sure not to go too far over to the side when we're going down the straight here, because the pits are open on the side there. Going up into fourth there, and then immediately back down third as we tackle Eau Rouge. Cars up ahead are slow. Come on. Oh, he almost goes into the side of me. He had a little bit of a wiggle there, but that will let us take that position. It is the third lap now. It is not over yet. I don't think we're going to be contesting a win here by any means, but just trying to break in a straight line here, get into third, get the car nice and settled. Don't hit the wall on the outside, please. Although I will say there's worse things to do here. The walls on the outside, because I have damage turned off, are actually less dangerous than the sheer, ditches and cliff faces. And now it's time for this godforsaken corner. Still not entirely sure how to take it, and Charlie Kolb is looking right on our ass as a result. But we haven't fallen too far back from Jean-Pierre. I gotta say, there is something to be said about an old racing circuit. They have this real sense of traveling, this real grandeur, this massive size. Spa is amazing nowadays, but it is much smaller than it used to be. Into fourth for the chicane, prematurely at that. We are way too slow. But it's better than not making the chicane at all, like we did last time. Plus the cars behind us are side by side, which will lend to wonderful time loss for them. The sunrise is like a salvation. It is beautiful and well needed. Down to 4th for this corner. Even then, almost going a little wide. We did enter the corner a little funny, though, in all fairness. And again, it's just cranking the wheel. It wants to go sideways. Jean-Pierre, slow up ahead. Still almost narrowly avoiding him. Has another free position up into P11. You gotta love it. Rico is looking for it, but he pulls back from that move. Thank you, my good friend. I slipped him a $50 bill before this race. The little warning signs do a lot to help us. Leader's on the final lap already. Great drive from him. Into 4th for this one. And another quick corner. There is braking markers on this map, which is a wonderful addition. And there are little big triangular warning signs that say, hey, corner up ahead. Because the last thing you want to do is miss your corner. Let's try and get this right. Let's go into 3rd here. I'm not sure that was actually necessary. And now, time for this god-awful... Ooh, narrowly missing the corner. Having to really put it on the brakes there. Oh, no. I almost put it fully around there. Still, though, the AI are so slow through the hairpin. And now I'm hoping none of them try and make a move into Eau Rouge. That would be nightmarish for me. Almost clipping the hay bale on the inside there. Let me tell you, the hay bales, they don't move. This simulator does not simulate hay bale physics. And so if you hit them, you die. It's like a brick wall. They're putting lead tungsten cubes in the hay bales. It's tempting to shift up into 5th here, but I'm just going to release for this corner, just so we can get some relaxed, straight braking. And I think we took that pretty damn well, getting to the apex, getting out to the outside of the corner properly. Frankly, that's about all I can ask for in these cars. Releasing for this corner a little bit, it is slower than you think it is. I'm beginning to see hints of a sunrise, though. And it is a beautiful sight to behold, getting that corner right as well. We are in our groove. P1 is just off in the distance. Wow. Purple laps and everything. That's what happens when you get clean air. But oh my goodness, sunrise is upon us. The quote-unquote 24 hours is nearly done. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't relieved, but I also have been having a wonderful time. Down to 4th. Oh, bollocks. Oh, wait, we managed to save it. Cool. Nice. That was squirrely through there. I thought we were going for a spin, but we still managed to watch the beautiful sunrise with all 4 wheels on the tarmac. Never mind, it went to 3rd again. Jesus Christ. Somehow we were fine there, though, because I put the clutch down fast enough to not die. Taking a little road trip through the grass. That's all right. I'm desperate to keep Rico behind. Driving shoddily as a result, I may add. Wow, that's beautiful. That's made it all worth it. Look at that sunrise. Imagine that in real life, eh? The haze across the hills. It doesn't get much more beautiful than that. Beautiful Belgian countryside, going quick in a Ferrari. Hey, for as harrowing as this is, you come out the other side and it makes it all worth it. Let's not fuck it up too badly, though. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. You ain't see that, don't worry about it. A little bit blinding. We don't have much of a visor to flip down. So it's, you know, a subtle glare effect. Rico, buddy, we're finishing this race together, but you gotta be behind me. I'm not accepting P12 here. I don't know how the point system worked in the World Sports Car Challenge, but, hopefully they extend to P12. God, this has been such a rewarding experience. Historic racing is amazing. I'll link these mods in the description if I remember. If I don't, please get angry at me in the comments. But there we go. Last couple of corners now. Actually going to 5th there. Ah, no, not 4th. Oh, it's of course in typical me fashion. Although, to be fair, I think that was the fault of the shifter again. Ha ha ha! Down to P16 with me. Rico, you bastard, you're supposed to stay with me. Hey, I'm checking the video proof. I'm certain I went into third there. That's bullshit. But hey, down into first for one final time. We can take it nice and slow around here. And that was the World Sports Car Challenge. 24 hours of Spa. Although I want to say it was called something like the Spa, like 500 or something back then. I can't remember. And there it is, across the start-finish line. A beautiful daylight waiting for us. Hopefully some alcoholic beverages. And I hope you guys enjoyed this experience as much as I did. And imagine doing that with rain. I didn't, because I'm a coward, but oof. But anyways, yes, I will link these spots in the description. To answer the question, could I survive 1966 Le Mans? Not really. But perhaps if I didn't have shifter issues, I would be a little bit more well-equipped. Anyways, love you all dearly. Corky.